Hi guys, I greet you all in the wonderful name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. My name is Sanjirho and I'm from Val. Yeah, I would all like to share my testimony with you guys because the Bible say we overcame by the word of our testimony and the blood of the Lamb. So we have to overcome. I have to give my testimony to show that the devil has no power in my life anymore. I all started, I can remember it like it was yesterday. I started to smoke with my friends in grade 7. So we would always used to bunk school and go smoke in the field. I started with Daga. That was my first DOC. And as it progressed, we went on smoking. I didn't realize that it was gonna put me in a situation where I'll go to drugs. Like I didn't know that like marijuana was like a drug and alcohol was like a drug. First, it was first fun and games, like experimenting. So my friend, one day when we were in high school, he let me like snuff. So I didn't know what it was. So we put this powder thing on the table, like then he made chopped lines, and I didn't know that it was like drugs. So we snuffed it. So I didn't know that what I was getting myself into. Like it was all like fun and games. Like I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be because my friend was like the was like the son of a merchant. So he got everything easy access. Every day would come to school with weed. It's either not weed, then will come with drugs to school. You always have a lot of money. But I felt like to fill my void with doing something like that because I felt like I was thrown away, or I didn't have a father like in our house, like example to set example for me. Yeah, and I didn't like have like the relationship I have with God right now. I didn't have that to like pull me from. But although my mother did take us to church on Sundays, but I didn't have people like to spend time with me. So I would spend time with my friend. So we'll be at his house, and sometimes we'll help the people there to serve them like by the gate, and they'll give me money. But that's how my disease started, and from there I progressed to DOC, another DOC. Started smoking that DOC. Then I would sleep out sometimes. What is that DOC? Crystal meth. And my mother would sometimes like go go to like fetch me, worried about me. I didn't realize that I affected a lot of people around me in my community, and like uh sometimes like before like I smoked and I relapsed again. I was doing music, and this guy, he owns like a sound company. So he would sponsor me, and he really supported me a lot. And even when I started to like smoke, I lost my trust in my community, and people, even when I would like not smoke, people will still like think that I'm still smoking, but I'm not smoking. You see, it's like hard to gain the trust back. So I just wanted to tell you guys, it's not worth it to relapse or to think about smoking again, because it's hard to gain the trust back, guys. And also, like I was spiritually bankrupt in my life. I was like, I felt like trapped. I felt like there was no hope for me. Then I just got this call one day when I came from a church service, and I realized it was God, God answering my prayers. Because my mother just told me, no, they called you and they got space for you in the rehab. So I realized that this chair is very expensive that I'm sitting on. Like in the Bible also, God replaced the King Saul with somebody else. And we don't realize as Christians that we can get replaced. If we don't want to do God's work, He can raise up a stone to serve Him. And not literally like a stone, but somebody that was like cold hearted that you don't think like God can use. God can rather use that person. And I'm grateful to sit in this chair and I'm grateful to be in recovery. I'm grateful to share my message with you guys. And I hope somebody really gets touched by this message. I'm also an artist. I'm a multi-talented artist. How I used to get my DOCs always is like painting for people, doing murals. So that's how I would get my money, and I would like always have money for my DOC. So I was feeling trapped, like I was feeling trapped, like there's no other way out because I'm not working towards something that's gonna help me. I'm working just for my DOC. And
So for someone who does not know what a DOC, what is that?
drug of choice. So I started like my music. You can say it started but I already had that desire to do music. I already had that. How can I say? How I already had that passion for music since a young age. Speaking about my music, I started music like in 2022. Then that guy helped me like release a music video. So it it was all over on social media. Then I got guys from the community also, so he can pay them. They also got paid. Yeah, that's it. That's so far.
So what's the name of the music video if they want to check it out?
You can check it out on YouTube. It's XTC Audio.
By?
Featuring Sanjirho. That's all. It's written there on. So guys can check it out.
And then youth art, are you still doing art?
Yes, I'm still doing art now at the moment. Like I'm still doing like sketches and stuff for people, and I'm still painting. Being a believer and falling back, like there's consequences to face, guys. Because like before, like in my life, like what I saw, like before, it was my own choice to relapse, and I knew God. I had encounters with God, and it's a very dangerous thing to do, guys. Like don't turn your back on God, because like the same demons that you delivered, like prayed to get out of people, and that same demons will come back 10 times more. And trust me, they'll make your life hell on earth. So I wouldn't advise anybody to backslide, because it's a very dangerous game. And a lot of my friends turned on me when I started to smoke. They were with me now just because I had a fix or something. But even youngsters, they started disrespecting me. They started smoking with me because I allowed them to smoke with me. And even though it's a joint, or it's not just a joint, you losing, people are gonna lose respect for you. And like people are not gonna trust you like first how they trusted you, and it will make your life, you'll get frustrated out of that. And doing the right thing builds up your self-esteem, and it gives you a better conscience in life. It gives you a clear conscience that you didn't hurt anybody, you didn't do anything wrong. But I've never like thought of like stealing or robbing or doing things like that. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I use my gift to like trying to make money. But people, because of I smoke, people didn't trust me as like how they first trusted me, and they started paying me little money, and they took me for granted. So I would just like to advise you guys, like to walk the road of sobriety. It's really worth it. Like I said, like it was all God's work. Like I went to a church service, and the next day My mother told me no, my social worker called because they got space for us. So I was in LRC first. So afterwards, I told myself I need to finish this once and for all because a lot of people are depending on me, not just in the community, but God is also believing in me to change my life. And that's how I applied for halfway house, and now I'm in FRC to make a better life out of myself, to truly get myself back on track again. And I know it's not too late. I know that I will reach the pinnacle that I want to reach, and also reach out to other people that are also trapped in addiction, to spread the message of recovery, to not just to keep it for myself, but to reach out to other people. As the 5 pillars of recovery says, like doing our 5 pillars will help us to stay clean. I'm gonna do anything possible. As desperate as I was for my DOC, I can also be as desperate for God and reaching out to other people. So the gift of desperation plays a big role in every ex-recovering addict's life. Because being so desperate for something, like it's the same like the lady with the issue of blood in the Bible. She was desperate for that healing. She was desperate to say, I really want to be touched by God. I really want to be changed. Because the people were looking down on that lady. She was having an issue like she smelled because of that blood, and nobody wanted to touch and pray for her. These days, you won't like get pastors there. They think the suits are too white or something to like go reach out to other people. But Jesus wasn't like that. Jesus reached out to millions of people, no matter, and changed lives wherever he went. So having that desperation, like in my conclusion, I want to just say having like that desperation to change can really bring that change in your life. I would just like to say, like, give yourself a chance, like, give yourself a chance in life, that you give yourself a break. Because really, like, what I've been through, it really wasn't an easy road. Because, we as ex recovering drug addicts, we have this tendency, we only remember the good parts, but we don't remember the bad parts, what it took us through. And I just wanted to encourage you guys, like, you see, the devil is busy out there looking who to devour, and he's gonna use everything. He's using social media. He's using bad companies. Using people that's gonna lie in your. He's gonna lie to you and tell you that FRC is not good, or you won't make it. You won't do it afterwards. But I'm telling you guys, you can really do it, guys.